Hallöchen und willkommen bei einer weiteren Folge von Wuwa. Ich habe wieder ein ganz kleines bisschen kurz offline gespielt und habe Virina so weit hochgepusht, dass sie jetzt Level 60 ist. Habe die Echos ein bisschen ausgetauscht bei ihm, je nachdem wie der Guide das empfohlen hat. Und ja, war jetzt auch wieder so ein Akt von 40 Minuten, bis das alles fertig war. Und jetzt machen wir weiter mit der Story.
Heads up! Something huge is coming at us! Watch its flames! Quick! Get to that clearing!
Leave it to me.
Soll ich die doch töten, ja?
One with the sounds.
War jetzt irgendwie nicht so ganz ersichtlich, weil da steht nur ausweichen. Darf ich jetzt durchgehen?
One with the sounds.
Süß. Also doch, ja, ey, die Ansichten sind manchmal ein bisschen seltsam. Jetzt da.
Leave it to me. One with the sounds. You will obey.
Ah, jetzt sind wir wieder Chaos. Chaos ist leider bei mir schwächer als Spektro. Deswegen haben wir bisher nur Spektro. Ups. Ah.
Don't be scared. Paro is just saying hi. She seems to fancy you.
Was für ein süßes Vieh.
I'm not exactly one for formal introductions, Paro. I know this isn't the first time seeing them.
Deine Stimme klingt vertraut.
Hello, I'm Ochia. We've met before on Brand's ship. I was in this box. This is Pero, the actual owner of the box. Pero takes good care of me and lets me hang out in it all the time. I've never seen Pero warm up to someone so quickly. It must be something in your frequency that it finds interesting. Anyway, what brings you to this beach? It's not exactly a place for a stroll.
Du erklärst Rocher, was passiert ist.
So you were attacked by that dragon and fell off the bridge. I'm guessing it was Abby who saved you. It probably exhausted itself and retreated back into your body to rest. I can still sense Abby's frequency, even if it's faint.
What triggered Abby to come out? Something it could absorb? But then, why didn't it work?
That dragon's behavior is odd. It never leaves its territory.
Was ist das für ein Drache?
Long ago, this place was a sacred spot for the Order's pilgrims. Then, the dark tide hit, and all those reverberations left behind twisted things up. The remnant clouds from the Sea of Clouds drew hordes of tacit discords here. Now, their whispers fill the air, turning this once holy place of pilgrimage into the penitent's end. This dragon of dirge is a local tacit discord. It grows by feeding on the others. We were supposed to pick you up like Miss Carlotta planned, but things went sideways. The truth Mr. Carlotta wants to show you lies somewhere on the aisle. But this is not the best place to talk. The mist is thickening, and rain is coming. The mist is dangerous here. It traps reverberations, and when it collects enough, they quickly form into tacit discords. The captain, Brant, he went into the mist to rescue people, but he hasn't returned. We think he might be in danger. I plan to go find him. Once I'm in the mist, my frequency will draw the creepies and crawlies away, so you'll be safer here. Just in case, take this to mask your frequency and defend yourself. Ta-da! Fireworks pistol. One shot and it'll send the tacit discords packing.
Das gefällt mir.
It's easy to use. You want to see the upgraded version? Ta-da! Magnum fireworks pistol. Use it to protect yourself. Our troop will bring you to our base soon and tell you the truth we've uncovered. I'll join you once I find Brant.
Ich kann mich in einem Kampf behaupten.
No, that's not what I meant. Just... this is going to be risky. Alright, fine. It's better you see it for yourself. I'll be glad you don't have to fend for yourself alone. See that lighthouse? It's the only safe place in the mist. We'll head there. Brant might have taken shelter there too. Once we find him, we'll find the truth you're after. The area up
eigentlich...
ahead is where the sea mist is thickest. Try to avoid the dark phantoms in the mist. They could turn into tacit discords at any moment.
Okay. Also eigentlich, weil sie gesagt hat, das, was ich suche. Also eigentlich suchen wir immer noch den Grund, warum wir da sind, wer wir sind. Und wenn wir diese Prophezeite sind,
Mamma mia!
was haben wir die letzten Jahrhunderte gemacht? Eigentlich ist das. Ich fand Joshia echt nice. Die war schon... Die hatten wir ja mal im Bowser-Event probiert. Ja, was denn jetzt? Dragon. Und da fand ich die recht nice. Die im Koffer.
Mamma mia! Avanti! Figurati! Tacit discords. Watch out!
What? I can't control my fortune.
Avanti!
Was denn nun?
The high levels of corrupted remnant energy in the mist are disrupting our frequency stability. I can help with that. See, fighting here is a bad idea. Let's just try to avoid any threats for now.
Ich hab schon fast alles getötet, aber... Haben wir noch einen? Oh, was ist das für eine Suppe? Ugh.
Come, play with me. Look for me.
Don't worry. They're just reverberations. Potential tacit discords in the making. Some of them are actually our friends. We can follow them to find our way out.
Did it lead us this way because it sensed the dragon?
Possibly. Phantoms are sensitive to frequencies, so navigating the mist is second nature for them.
The game isn't over. Here, come quickly.
I think I've figured out what they're doing. We'll be out of the mist soon.
Das sind Fußabdrücke. Ich dachte, das sind wieder Katzenabdrücke. Müssen wir das irgendwie mal berühren? Ach so, der sagt nur was. Alles klar. Hm.
Ruchia, you found me.
I'll always find you, but maybe don't do this again next time.
Why? Isn't this your favorite game? I wanted to play with you.
I know, but as your friend, I worry about your safety.
My friend? Excuse me. Are you Rochia's friend?
Noch nicht, aber ich denke bald.
How wonderful. You're not alone anymore, Rochia.
Yes, I have friends now.
I'm so happy for you. All is well.
Fly, fly to the high heavens. We are born free, and our souls will soar even in death.
Ihr wart alte Freunde, ha?
Golden phantoms are reverberations, mixed with the frequencies left behind by people who've passed away. When someone dies, the reverberations linger. Usually, they merge into the same cacophony of frequencies that spawns tacit discords. But sometimes, a trace of their final will remains, and the mist shapes this into phantoms. This lingering will helps the phantoms resist becoming tacit discords and instead guide the lost through the mist. If the mist clears, they'll vanish. If the mist lingers, their fate is sealed. It will only be a matter of time before they merge with other reverberations and become tacit discords. Their final frequencies tend to cling to certain objects, like this Lucianite here. I collect them as proof that they once lived. Otherwise, the dragon will devour every last trace of their frequency. The mist is thinning. That stranded ship ahead looks like...
Ist es ihr Schiff? Ah, ein Pilgerschiff. Ah, schon wieder Suppe.
A pilgrim sale? Why is it here?
In Raguna, those who break the law are sent to the Order Tribunal for sentencing. Those who violate the sacred doctrines are branded as fools and sent away on the pilgrim's sail. It's said that when the first dark tide ravaged Renesita, the first Primus followed the currents on a rickety boat and met the Sentinel in person. That's where the pilgrim's sail tradition came from. Now the fools retrace the Primus's journey, reflecting on their mistakes along the way. There's a strong undercurrent around this isle, likely caused by that first dark tide. It drags all pilgrim sails here unless the ship's course is altered.
Dieses Schiff ist leer.
No reverberations on the ship, nor in the mist. The people must have escaped. But with the mist this thick, we need to stay on guard. This way. Head to the lighthouse. I hear the sounds of fighting. Watch out. Tacit discords are gathering.
Looks like our brief intermission is over. Time to let the ghosts have their moment on stage.
Das ist aber auch so schade, so aus einer schönen traditionellen Sache oder göttlichen Sache haben die einfach so Strafen gemacht, damit sie alle loswerden, die nicht in ihr Muster passen.
But I can't tell where he is in the
The show's over, ghosts. Time to take your final bow.
Watch your back.
A marvelous shot. You've earned your stripes, first mate.
You're welcome. But if you tilted your head just 10 centimeters to the left, it wouldn't have been the Discord's head that got popped. It'd be yours.
Not on your watch. Besides, fortune always smiles on me. Except in bets. And we've crossed paths with the rover again. Can't get luckier than that.
We shouldn't have let her get caught up in this mess. She was worried about us and insisted on coming.
Is that so? then our gratitude to you is even greater for your timely aid.
Ich bin hier, um eine verborgene Wahrheit aufzudecken.
To find the brightest truth, one must delve into the deepest shadows. Such bravery deserves to be hailed, my friend.
Where is everyone on the Pilgrim's Sail?
I was patrolling the coast earlier when I saw their ship drifting into the mist. Time was against us, so I departed alone without alerting the crew.
Thank you.
Don't be afraid. You're safe with us. You've got some skill, you know, holding your own for so long in the trial against the Tacit Discords.
Trial? I don't buy into the Order's nonsense. I've worked hard all my life and stayed true to the Order's teachings about forsaking earthly pleasures for divine favor. And what do I get in return? Heavier taxes. When pirates ransacked my merchant fleet, leaving me with nothing, I turned to the Order for help. They said it was a divine trial and left me to rot. I stood before the Sentinel statue, asking if my suffering was really their will. But all I got was silence. Why should I wait for peace in the afterlife when I could be living for today? How is that a crime? As for salvation, I don't believe in it, and I certainly don't need it.
Here's a proposal. How about joining our troop? We are wanderers adrift upon the seas. Or perhaps you're more familiar with the name, the Troop of Fools?
The Troop of Fools? Could it be?
Yes, we are, like you, by the Order's decree, marked as fools.
Fools on the Pilgrim's Sail often meet their demise in a storm, or they're swallowed by the waves. Even if they do survive, they still face hunger, thirst, and the unforgiving wrath of nature. Maybe it's luck that brought you here so swiftly, and unharmed at that. Look around. This is all that remains of the Pilgrim's Sail. This is always their final destination, where the fools meet their end.
Ist das die Wahrheit, von der Carlotta sprach?
Yes, the pilgrimage is nothing but a banishment in disguise. The path to salvation they speak of doesn't exist.
Otherwise, how could this once sacred place now look like such a hellish wasteland?
Wait. Sacred place? No wonder the others were talking about it on the ship. They believed the Order's promise that prayers at the sacrificial arena would grant them forgiveness. They must be heading up the mountain now.
I didn't expect their faith to lead them that far.
If only they knew it was just one of the Order's lies.
Captain! First mate! We're here to help!
More hands make light work. I called in some help to escort him back to the base once the mist cleared.
Ah, the first mate's foresight is unmatched. Then the three of us can head up the mountain. But beware, my friend. By the end of this pilgrimage, you will witness the Order's cruelest deceit. The dangers ahead will only intensify.
Das ist der Grund, warum ich hier bin.
Please, save them. I hope it's not too late.
Don't worry. There's more to our troop than you think. This wing ray can fly us up the mountain. You two go first. You'll find I'm very convenient to bring along.
All right then. All hands, prepare to ascend.
Und damit würde ich sagen, bewerten, kommentieren würde mich wahnsinnig freuen, hilft ungemein und wir sehen uns bei einer weiteren Folge von Wuwa und was der Orden noch so alles verborgen hat. Diese kleinen Piep, 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 Piep. Bis dahin wünsche ich euch noch einen wunderschönen Tag. Ciao!